Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So Logitech sent me the new Pro X wireless headset. I feel this is definitely that contender, if not winner, for best wireless headset of 2020. My earlier review of the Pro X headset was already just a game changer. It went above and beyond. The presentation, the soundstage, the microphone was all fantastic. But you know what? They took it a step further because now it's all wireless. As a reminder, this is again still Logitech and Blue microphone pairing up for an amazing setup here. I just want to get right into it. I'm not going to waste any time. Today we're going to discuss wireless functionality, quality of the microphone, the features of the headset and what's inside, Blue Voice software, of course build quality, and my feelings on the sound. So let's just get right into regarding the wireless functionality. It is a 2.4 gigahertz wireless to provide the freedom and performance we all love. The battery life is around 20 plus hours. This is including utilizing the microphone and is about 13 plus meters or 42 plus feet distance in terms of range. And of course, keeping in mind walls, objects, and other things such as a microwave that could be in the way. In terms of the overall performance, I happen to have a G Pro wireless as well as their wireless keyboard from Logitech. I have to say that I'm really impressed because my router is pretty close, unfortunately. I live in a very small space here in New York City. I don't really have the option and luxury in terms of space and room. And I didn't really have any cutting in and out with this headset, luckily. I'd love to hear your feedback in the comment section if you happen to get this headset and you do run into any issues, because I didn't have any, but that doesn't mean that others may or may not. I did ask the question if there would be any interference. Of course, anything could happen in terms of interference when you run wireless. I used a prior Logitech headset a long time ago when I did a lot of World of Warcraft, and I used to have major cutting in and out. Now, with this new current wireless headset, I don't have that issue. I wish I had this headset back in the day whenever I was raiding in World of Warcraft, because it would have been a massive game changer. But here we are in 2020, and this is the new wireless headset standard for 2020. So at least that's one positive thing that we can look at for this year so far. So real quick, I just want to switch over to the Blue microphone. I'm going to do this whole review utilizing my regular microphone here, but I want to showcase the Blue microphone that is attached to this headset. Because it is detachable, you can remove it. If you do not wish to use it, if it gets in the way, you do have that option to detach the microphone. So obviously if you pay more for whole microphone, mixer, and everything set up, everything's going to sound better. But for this price point, I think it's fantastic. While we're on the topic of price point, this is a $200 headset, so we did go up from around $120-ish from where the Pro X was, and you're really paying for the wireless functionality that is occurring, and of course the battery life. The battery life did showcase through and through actively using, again, the microphone and music and everything far in between that you're rocking with this. So we're going to talk about Blue Voice in a minute, but there's so much to cover and chat about first of what's inside. The microphone is detachable. It's a sleek design, and it's honestly the cleanest one still to date. It was really designed for somebody who is wearing glasses and is a closed headset. You can, of course, change the cups of the headset to have a more open sound so it doesn't cling so much to your head. One of my biggest feedback and issues with all Logitech headset is that I always felt they always clamp to your head. You can always switch the cups of this headset to kind of lighten that up, as well as to hear a little more around you, but it is a closed headset. I mean, they both block out sound, so that's a plus. And of course, if you're in more of a LAN environment or you have a lot of noise around you, it's going to block all that out. If you're looking for an open headset, this is probably not going to be the pair of headset for you. But it still is the most comfortable Logitech headset that I've utilized to date. They are squishy, they're comfortable. Someone actually took the time and think about, well, if I'm wearing this for hours on end, what's the difference? So unfortunately, I will be honest, I have packed my gear since I am moving here in the next month, so I was unable to weigh it, but holding them next to each other, and I don't have footage of that unfortunately, but holding them, the weight difference is pretty minimal. Now, the Pro X headset was not the lightest headset I've ever used. Sennheiser headsets are a lot lighter from my experience, so I would say Logitech is kind of in between. I hope that provides context. If you have any questions, whenever I get my setup back, whenever I move, I'll be more than happy to type in the comment section what the weight is overall of this headset. As a price point, we went from $120 to around $200, But again, the freedom of wireless is really huge. So what's in the cloth bag? Because it really kind of comes with a nice presentation overall. Obviously, you get the extra cups to switch out in regards to this headset. You get the bag, of course, that we just discussed. The dongle, which is for wireless. Of course, the closer you have it to you, the better and less interference you're going to have. You have a cable. Now, the reason you have a cable is that this headset is permanently wireless. I repeat that again. This headset is permanently wireless, but you have the cable to plug in to charge as you use it. So let's say your headset dies mid-round when you're playing and you need to plug it in. You plug it in and just will keep on rocking. So that's a good thing. Overall, I hope this provides a lot of information and straight to the point. But again, let's talk through some things around Blue Voice. This is all done in G Hub and has to be installed to activate it. There are settings that I utilize for Blue Voice, but as you heard earlier, those are my own personal settings. You can save your own settings. You can change the equalizer and EQ all through Blue Voice. The only big thing that I'll mention, and I go more in depth in terms of Blue Voice in one of my prior reviews of that, just the headset itself. I'll put a link down in the description down below. I will say the downside is that the headphones do not remember the settings and you do need G Hub open. And some of the issues that I've always heard in terms of feedback is that G Hub can conflict with a lot of background and whenever you're streaming. So just keep this in mind. Just a good friendly reminder, especially if you're purchasing it and you really, really want that Blue Voice. G Hub has gotten better over the months. I think, in my opinion, it still has things to get fleshed out. But nonetheless, I think it's very good to be transparent and let you guys know so when you're purchasing something, you're fully aware. But I hope this was a great look, very straightforward and to the point. Let me know if you have any additional questions about the headset. I'll answer them as soon as I can in the comment section. Of course, to wrap up, this is the same headset, but now is wireless and is an even more complete package. The microphone quality is really strong, has new features that are going to continue to set the standard for all headsets going forward. But it is flexible, so if you don't like the microphone, just detach it and use your own microphone, I really hope you found this video helpful. Enjoy the headset if you buy it. If not, nonetheless, I hope it helped you make a decision purchase in the near future. Hope this guide helps you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.